In this video about often overlooked Zoom tools, we will cover the timer and stopwatch, updated views, chat tools, the Q&A function, collaborative screen annotation, polls and quizzes, and whiteboards. First, we'll look at the timer and stopwatch. We're starting on the Zoom screen in the top right corner where you see the meeting duration in minutes and seconds. Click on the little arrow and then choose the timer app. It has some preset times for you to choose from, but you can also manually adjust the time with your keyboard. There are different sounds to choose from too. The default is to show the timer to all, but you can turn that off if you just want to see the timer for yourself. There's also a stopwatch if you want to count up the time instead of counting down. Next, to the right of the meeting duration is the view menu. These are your own views, not attendees' views. You can use any of these views, or you can sort the gallery in a particular way, like alphabetically. This may be helpful if you want to take attendance. To make attendees see the same view as you, choose Follow Host Order. This means that all attendees will now see their gallery of attendees in the exact same order as the host. For example, when you want to do an introduction or icebreaker questions, you could follow host video order and just go one person after another in the order of the gallery. Next, let's look at the chat feature, which has recent updates. These are shown as icons at the bottom of the chat window and are available to all Zoom hosts and participants. The T icon shows the rich text formatting tools like italics, text color, bullet points, and hyperlinks. The other icons allow users to insert emojis, upload a file from their device to the chat, or take a screenshot to upload to the chat. In addition to the chat, Zoom has also added a Q&A feature, which is a more formal way of asking and answering questions than the chat. The host can allow anonymous responses and upvoting from participants. To use the Q&A, you must turn it on in your global Zoom account settings on a web browser at zoom.ucsb.us. Then go to Settings, search Q&A, and turn it on. Then you have to turn it on for each meeting and choose the settings you want for that meeting. The next tool is the Annotations tool, which is only available during screen share. Then you enter by clicking on Annotate on the toolbar, after which appears a panel with annotation options such as entering text, drawing, adding stamps, and much more. If you hit the X at the bottom to close the panel, then it is accessed using the green pencil in the bottom left of the screen and allows hosts and participants to annotate whatever is showing on the screen, unless you choose to change those settings in the More button while screen sharing. Annotations must be manually deleted using the trash can icon. Next are Zoom polls and quizzes. They're a great way to engage learners and find out what they've learned. The quiz feature lets you create questions with predetermined answers for your meetings. You can launch the quiz during the meeting and collect responses from participants in real time. After the meeting, you can download a report with the quiz results. Quizzes can also be run anonymously if you prefer not to collect participant information along with the responses. Zoom surveys can be scheduled to send to meeting attendees after a meeting is over. You have to turn on the survey settings in the Zoom web portal at zoom.ucsb.us and assign the survey to attendees. Next is the Zoom Whiteboard, which gives users a collection of user-friendly tools that support collaboration in capturing ideas, processes, and concepts. With features designed to encourage innovation, Zoom Whiteboard enables teams to engage and collaborate. To enable Whiteboard, sign into the Zoom web portal at zoom.ucsb.us. Then, in the navigation menu, click Account Management, then click Account Settings, and then you'll see the Whiteboard tab. And under In-Meeting Whiteboard, click Enable In-Meeting Whiteboard. Lastly, Zoom's support page offers numerous tutorials at support.zoom.com. Select Meetings and then scroll down to open the Learning Center for lots of updated tutorials. Thank you. Please reach out to the Office of Teaching and Learning with any questions.